This comedy skit from 30 years ago says about life today is so brilliant, I can't help but wonder if it was intentional. It's about a ringing phone. The phone rings and rings, and these guys who are sitting around watching TV are wondering, who would stay on the line while the phone rings 120 times? They actually get scared about who might be calling. Then something happens that I think is the perfect metaphor for the world they're living in this skit. There's a knock at the door. Now in the 90s, whatever information you could access directly came from your physical environment. You couldn't sit around with friends and argue about how old a celebrity was and then look it up on Wikipedia. You'd have to go to a library and look at microfiche of old newspapers. Meat space and data space were one. In this skit, there's important information that's just one physical movement away. They can't know who's calling without picking up the phone and talking. You had to be rich to have caller ID. They can't know who's knocking without opening the door. Today, meat space and data space are about as separate as they can be. You hardly have to go anywhere to find out anything. You can go to the doctor without going to the doctor. When they open the door, it's the neighbor of the guy whose apartment they're in. He wants to know, why aren't you answering your phone? This is what makes this skit more interesting today than it was 30 years ago. Today, it's normal to not answer your phone. Nobody answers their phone. That's because meat space and data space are so separate. In the 90s, if you were at home, you weren't going places to find out about things. If you were at home, you wished someone would call. Now, you're in the middle of something whether you're at home or not. You can't take a call, and you can see how different this world is because this line gets a laugh.
Aren't you going to answer your phone?
No, I'm not expecting a phone call.
The skit is from Kids in the Hall, and it's called Phone.